Hey guys, welcome back. This is Trekyards. He's Commander Cocky.
He's Captain Foley.
Today we're talking about the return of Data Lorelau song before. An amalgamation of all of the the Brent characters from Star Trek, and basically just Data. We're going to say Data's back.
But Stewart, Data died in Nemesis.
Oh, he also died in Picard Season 1. He died twice, apparently.
Will he die again?
Well, the android version of him died, according to Geordi. This is something different.
Yes, he's now
More
died
human.
as an android, died as a
Memory
clone memory engram, and now he has a chance to die as a human organic synth. Excellent! Brent, you want 3 on-screen deaths. Dear me. So now we're going to go a little bit through a timeline here, Stuart. Kind of appreciate this for a second. First of all, I want to show this because this made me laugh. So this is we got some TNG episode 1 clips, and I just want to show you. I thought it looked freaking amazing. On the left is Picard, on the right is the TNG Blu-ray. Notably sharper.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, not to say maybe I don't have access to the original Blu-ray master, fine, but notably more detailed. I think they rescanned this in 4K, because it looked
I would imagine.
especially with the anamorphic, it looked like it held up gorgeously. Those 2 clips. So just appreciation there for really, really...
Yeah.
Give us a TNG 4K remaster. God, this is like 1980s footage, Stuart. Incredible. And the colours are so good. Anyway, sorry. That's the first time we saw Data. Then that's how it looked like in Nemesis, the first time he died. This is how he looked the next time in Picard Season 1 when he's Data, when he died, with digital hair fixing, because he got his hair wrong. And now here he's back, as Brent Spiner, as Data, as Lol. And then here's the evolution of Data's face through Season 1, Nemesis. So the first time we played him, the last time originally, and now this newest time. Because Data doesn't age, Stuart, except when he does, because look at but it's fine. So yeah.
They've always said that he could age, but yeah.
I know. So how did it feel because we knew Lore was back, and we both very specifically said, it makes sense Data will come back in some form, because of course it's a reunion special.
Yes. Yeah.
Talk about the feels, Stuart. Talk about the feels.
Well, I think it was great, the way they incorporated everything. And they mentioned Lau, thank God. We had a whole season about Data's daughter, and we never once heard mention of Lau. Anyway.
Bad writing, Stuart. Bad writing.
He incorporated all her memories into his own so that she could live on inside of him. So I'm glad that's mentioned at least. But seeing him back was awesome. I'm glad they kept the eyes, although kind of like, should they have kept the eyes? I don't know. I'm kind of glad they did, though. I think soon realized that if the eyes weren't there, it would look weird. So even though the skin color is more natural.
Well, the first generation of new androids on the planet had the eyes. So
yeah, that's right.
Some did. There was a variation between human.
Sutra did, didn't she? She had the.
Yeah. Well, she had the same. So. She had the same Data skin, but yeah, they varied from totally human looking to totally android.
Yes, the evolution of Data over the years has been. It's interesting because in the first episode, he kind of has like lipstick on to make his lips feel more pink, and then they kind of just did away with that. It's like right away. But I love that he's in an synth body with a android interface, is what she said, and aged appropriately, as Soon said. Like they explained everything. Just boom, there you go, laid it all out for everybody, so there could be no complaints.
Again, Lore was good, but having the split personality, we theorize potentially. It opens up all the acting possibility.
Yes. And
yes, of course, Brent played Data in Season 1, but he was playing him in an interesting way. So there was something there that was obviously ethereal. So there was obviously that. And there was a CG trickery going on, and that made him feel weird, obviously, because we're fine with him looking a bit older, etc. If they just got the hair right and kept wrinkles, we'd been fine. And so to caveat this, I think he looks great. Far better than Season 2 with his big beard. It looks great. Having be old, that's absolutely fine. Because as soon as he goes into the zone, it shows you that having played now 4 characters in Picard, everyone has entirely different inclinations. He zones back into Data, it is like the warmest hug of there's our boy. It was real. And then to suddenly become Lore, And then even to see him like pucker up his face and do the B4 voice, because there's a distinct acting difference. Like that was incredible to see, all in one scene ostensibly. All different, all interesting, and all with that real, tangible, this is it feel. You know, he was clearly invested in this role, and he was there, right?
I'm just waiting for his Lau to show. Can you imagine if they do something really exciting and he grabs Riker and just lays a big kiss on him? Say, oh, sorry.
As soon as you said that, Lau. I was like, are we going to get the... Yeah,
that'll be hilarious. I hope they do that because Riker's been good this season.
Oh, it depends if Frakes is directing the episode or not, because he always directs his own kisses. Apparently, I'm joking. I was just that one episode, but no, his acting was spot on, incredible, and it was so short, but it opens up all the possible doors. And of course, this is a same body as Picard, same style. Just obviously Picard's synth body, synth golem was a indistinguishable from human body, but with the engrams a human mind, so that obviously blended. This is obviously a synthetic brain inside organic body, and the body was more advanced, I believe, than the synths on the planet.
I'm thinking so.
I think they were more synth bodies that looked more human versus being a human-y body. I think that was the implication. But this opens up, if Data takes over at the end. It'd be kind of sad if we get a true amalgam and if we lose Data forever, although then you could argue we now get a new character, whatever. But if and when there's a new show in this era, I mean, Brent has been a stalwart fellow for many years. He's an actor, wants to act. He's not missed a beat, really. I would love to see him continue, and now they've taken out all of the strings for age, for look, for vibe.
It doesn't need makeup anymore. I mean, all he has to do is put in contacts.
That is true.
The eye color could be altered at any time, probably. So,
but that really helps, though.
Yeah, it does, for sure.
Because if he wasn't in uniform and if he didn't have the contacts, he'd Brent Spiner. These things do kind of help, obviously. So I think keep that. But yeah, I'm sure he thought, what? So I don't need to make up for 3 hours? Seriously?
Just put in contacts?
Oh my god, it's the easiest date I've ever been.
Well, look at the eyes in each of these pictures is the carryover. Like, it's the one thing that locks them all and anchors them all together, so.
Well, it's interesting how the original one, the yellow was far more in the middle. So you could see the outer colours. Later on, the colour sort of blends in with his eyes more.
Well, yeah.
Because that's like episode 5. So it's the first gen of the next gen contacts. But I'm so excited to see where he takes this. Obviously now they've got a lot of characters to balance. My goodness. Because I know I want to see Data, like real Data doing real cool things, but lots more to do. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. But yeah, really exciting. Great job. And hopefully more HD remaster footage, because that looked really nice, guys.
Yeah. One thing I thought was funny, though, I got to point out from the episode before we close out, is that Soong was saying there's a lot of lore, there's B4, there's Lau, there's a little bit of myself, and a lot of data. And I'm like, yeah, it would take a lot of data to upload into that thing. Yeah. Oh, you meant data. The individual data, not just the data. I thought that was quite funny the way that went together. But anyway, that might just be me. I don't know.
But also from a purely pragmatic point of view, Lal had like 3 days of life. B4 had sporadic memories and clone of Data. Law had time on the colony, turn off, turn back on again, crystal entity, turn back, Borg, turned off again for 20 years potentially. Data had like 40 years knowledge. So of course there would be a huge, you'd like to think Data would be the boss in that mental gymnastics.
Yes.
But yeah, so excited, Stuart. Really well done. Yes. And it was not rocket science. That's the irony. It made sense. It was not obvious, but it was such a yes.
It was android science, the study of robotics.
Yeah.
And cybernetics. Anyway, on that note, comment down below what you thought about the return of Lore, Lau, B4, Soong, and or Data. Let us know your thoughts on this and this character. It'd be interesting to see him switching back and forth between them and kind of wrestling with each persona. So let us know your thoughts on that. And be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. And also click the notification bell icon so you don't miss our lives where we talk about this and much more with you guys all the time.
All the time, guys. There's ships. There's tech. There's characters, new and old. My goodness, jump back on Trekyards and see what on earth we're doing all the time. We love it. You love it. Jump back in. Support us if you can, though, because we do rely on you guys' direct support via PayPal, That's trekyards@hotmail.com. Patreon, it's monthly. Join the channel on YouTube. It's also monthly, but not on Patreon. But both. I mean, hey. Both if you want to do both. And super chat on any of our lives. And super thanks on any of our... We just hit 4,000 videos, Stuart. So any of our 4,000 videos. Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
8.5 years of content and 4,000 videos.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yep.
And on that bombshell,
Yep.
he is Commander Cockings.
He's Captain Foley.
See you guys next time.
Bye, guys.